Hello everybody,
The clouds
Skimmers,
parted
and
over the
welcome
Isles of
back to
Boreas.
Stories Path of
It
Destinies.
was time to
This time,
choose.
we're gonna get the last truth.
Rebellion
This is
was in
about
trouble.
Lapino.
Ravens were scouting for the secret rebel base. They needed a game changer. Pieces of the Sky Ripper had surfaced. Renata knew that using it could go
We're gonna
catastrophically
try to see how we're
wrong.
gonna figure it out.
He was sure he could figure out how to use it safely. Also, a temple had risen out of empty desert. The Iblis stone was hidden there. It was a dangerous artifact. It could corrupt its user
Yes, we
into
know.
a bloodthirsty
I think I listened to
monster.
this way too much.
Find a way to use
Way
it.
too much.
To take its power without surrendering to its wickedness. On the other hand, his old friend Lapino
Let's just
needed
skip
rescuing.
this part.
Lapino was no game changer, but could Renato really leave an old friend to the Ravens? Ah, Lapino. Apparently the mad...
Yes, we know, but no, but fucking Lapino. He's fucking Pegasus. Alright, I mean, sure. We'll go after him, and then we're good. I guess so. Hopefully I can get the last truth before uncovering it the last time. Before doing the final mission. Which I'm really curious how I'm gonna do the last one. Oh yeah, fucking loading screen again. I like to prepare like an essay, like some random speech while the fucking loading screen is on. Oh yeah, I guess random shit. So I took the bus, and it's I apparently on it. Like I was in a bus station. Like, alright, I was there, was waiting. The bus comes. I go in it. And there's like these people that were waiting in the bus station. They're like, oh, ticket. They go there. I think the lady was not available. And I go in the bus. I use my ticket, stand down,
that he hadn't
and
stolen a winged horse. He'd only sold it. But wait, where was the prison?
it's just like there. You see this girl that was
Had everybody fled the Ravens? People had laughed at the government workbench placement program, but you could see the benefits everywhere.
I don't think there's anything better than this. I don't know. And you see her just run to the bus, but the doors are closed, and she has this look on her face of complete and utter disappointment. Like, and nobody gave a shit. It's like, I look at her, like, oh, what? And then the bus leaves. You can see disappointment in her face.
Just wondering.
There we go.
People were frightened
Boom.
these days. Just 2 weeks passed. Renato had sneaked through an empty town and listened to the Ravens call about the Emperor's new taste in ritual sacrifice. Renato had tried everything. Zenobia had loved him to death. The Sky Ripper destroyed everything. The Iblis stone had corrupted everyone who held it. He'd never put much faith in Lapino.
Oh,
But
no, fuck that.
Lapino was all he had left.
Fuck, I'm not going that way, fuck it. Never again. Cover from being hit almost instantly and attackers
Nice.
are
useful.
knocked down. Attackers does make sense, but we'll go for that one. Oh. Oh, okay. Random place is random. Wait, this is where I came from. Motherfucker.
Ha! Bet you never saw that coming.
Stupid gogglers. Oh, never went through here. Easy enough. The gem is energy and key level 2. Alright, don't want that. Why she going down, like backwards? Just did I pass the way I was supposed to go? Come on. That stupid am I? Yeah. I'm just going through here and that way is blocked. We tried this again? Don't want to do that. Where am I supposed to go? I totally forgot. Oh guys, embarrassing, embarrassing, embarrassing. Let's just go through. Random area is random. We could enter it. Oh, I guess that's how you sneak past the gogglers. Wait, that place is blocked. What the fuck do I do? Oh, the fucking whale! But look at the fucking colors the scene. God, I'm fucking blind. Forgot to travel to mystical mushroom fucking land. I can jump off there, that's the right way to go.
Ravens were landing everywhere. The advance guard. He'd better get moving. If they got to Lupino first, they'd eat him for breakfast. Or a snack. Ravens weren't picky. If they got hungry, they sometimes forgot to interrogate their prisoners. Even top spies like Lupino. Where had the mad rabbit got to? I wonder what happens if I go that way.
I have another nice energy on kill 3, elementary strength 3. Dear Zenobia, how are you enjoying the academy? Now friends must be already. Oh no, I read this one. Alright.
Those sheaves were really very well made, weren't they? Dirty and bloody, Renato finally reached Lapino. The rabbit was practicing his shuffle. Renato recognized the card. We capture Zenobia.
Yeah, we already went through
We
this.
find out what she knows. And that's the whole war right there. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Capture the Emperor's greatest general, who happened to also be a deadly sorcerer, and, oh, his only daughter? That would be worth it. And it would be nice to see her. He'd always had a soft spot for her. And he felt sure she had one for him. On the other hand, he could still get to the core of the Sky Ripper, even if he couldn't get the whole thing. It must have great power. Zenobia wasn't just...
I think we still go for the Zenobia. I think we still do this, the first two things that we did last time, but we're gonna change things up a bit on what we do. We're gonna smash them. Right.
The city was already under Zenobia's control. I had to admire her efficiency. Renato shivered at the thought of Zenobia at the mercy of the interrogators. Could he really turn her over to them? But this was war. It wasn't
No,
meant
this
to be
time we
pretty.
won't do that.
This was the nice part of town. But the ravens had been through here. They like to take shiny things home to their nests.
It's like once you're like actual like humanoid, you can be, you know, like a human. You still have a fucking nest because you're a bird.
What kind of raven can't fly? Thought Renato.
Yeah. Fucking morons. Asshole.
What exactly was Lapino up to this time? You could see the wheels spinning inside his head. They made Renato dizzy, in fact.
Yeah, I mean this one is free pretty much.
You never knew where the road would take you, thought Renato.
Let's just jump down. Nothing? Is it like everything? Okay, got everything level 3. That'll be weird.
So, what's this plan of yours? Use me as bait, said Lapino. And he outlined a slightly complicated plan that involved geese, a net, setting the Farfarer a little bit on fire, Lapino dressing as an old blind toad, and Renato hiding inside a monstrous watermelon. What could possibly go wrong? Thought Renato. Oh, go ahead. I'm sure you know better, said Lapino.
Probably do. Let's try to see if it's that's the last gem. Have a quick scuffle.
Sometimes, he'd wave his sword around for hours.
You're a bit late, mate. Alright, no more of those. They are worthless anymore. To me, at least. Have all the gems. That's the crit coming through. That's that cool thing of his sword. Sword! Sword.
Renato slinked through Zenobia's ship, making no sound at all. Where were her guards? Finally, he reached her bedroom. She was curled up at her bed. Oh, he'd forgotten how beautiful she was. How sleek. How soft. He tapped her on the shoulder with his sword. She became smoke. And he noticed he had a blade to his throat. Stay a while, purred a familiar voice. Did you really think you could capture me? Zenobia said as her ship lifted off. Now I just wanted some privacy, Renato said. Renato knew she still had feelings for him. Maybe he could just cut to the chase. But was timing right for that?
Ah, fuck it! I fucked up.
I know you want to be with me, Renato said. What? The Emperor's evil, babe. I'm nice. Remember how nice I was back in school? You were an idiot in school. You said I was funny, said Renato, starting not to like how the conversation was going. The Emperor pulled me out of an alley. Don't tell me he's evil. Yeah, but did you ever wonder why? No, I didn't. Why don't you ask him? Well, because I know why. He wants to sacrifice you. You can tell him that when he interrogates you. Can't we just start this over? But Zenobia shut him in the hold of the ship. He had no one to explain anything to until he was brought to the Emperor's interrogators. After that, it was just screaming. He had tried something bold and paid the price for it.
What? What? What the fuck? But the truth, she lied.
The city was already under Zenobia's control. I had to admire her efficiency. Renato shivered at Zenobia at the mercy of the interrogators. Could he really turn her over to them? But this was war. It wasn't meant to be pretty.
Fuck.
The city was burning, and there was no one to put out the fires.
Oh!
Somehow Zenobia survived her father and inherited his crown. What sort of empire would she be heir to? But he couldn't think about that, could he?
Quite funny. Oh, that's retarded. It's truly retarded.
What exactly was Lapino up to this time? You could see the wheels spinning inside his head. They made Renato dizzy, in fact.
Alright. Alright, so thing is we need Lapino to be in this, right? So ouch. Stupid. I'm gonna stick to his plan. Yeah, if I could use the... Oh, great, thank you. Do not use that energy to heal.
So, what's this plan of yours? Use me as bait, said Lapino. And he outlined a slightly complicated plan that involved geese, a net,
Oh god,
setting
please
the
skip.
Farfair
Oh,
a little
god.
bit on fire.
Yeah,
Lapino
we'll stick to
dressing
his
as an old
plan and
blind
capture
toad,
her.
And Renato hiding inside a monstrous watermelon. What could possibly go wrong? Thought Renato. Oh, this is gonna be fun, said Lapino, as he ran to go set up his marvelous plan. Ooh, wouldn't his gauntlet look swell with that jewel in it? Renato felt dubious about the whole plan. With every step, he was waiting for it all to go horribly wrong. But again, she'd vanished from sword
Yes, we know this works.
from his life, without even saying goodbye. Without ever telling him she was the Emperor's adopted daughter.
Skip.
Renato was aware of her feelings. Maybe this was a bad idea, but was he letting his own feelings get the better of him? Listen, said Renato.
Ah, fine!
Let's not do what? Asked Zenobia. Look, you're the Emperor's right hand. You are going to have me interrogated, she said. Sure, yeah, but... Then I remembered how you feel about me. How I feel about you. You are going to have me interrogated. But I didn't. Because you care about me, said Renato. Well, guess again, Buster, she said, and she pushed him off his own boat. As he plummeted towards the bottomless clouds of the abyss, Renato decided that he'd not really handle the situation with his usual finesse. He had tried something bold and paid the price for it.
What the? How are you so incompetent that she can just kill you at any time? Come on, for fuck's sake! Like the first time she jumps. So why the fuck? Ugh!
The city was already under Zenobia's control. I had to admire her efficiency.
I'm fucking triggered at this point. What the fuck is happening?
Could he really turn her over to them?
It's the third time.
It wasn't meant to be pretty.
Stupid Zenobia, suck a dick, fucking whore. Sorry, I got a bit upset.
Wondered if his future self had commissioned these poles.
Wait, does she kill me either way if I go alone? Like, what the fuck? Do I like just die either way? Alright, at this point I'm kinda curious, to be honest, if I go alone. Huh, I think that guy just died in there. Like, if I go alone, does she kill me either way? Wait, can't I upgrade my swords? Only 100 ore. I was wondering.
What exactly was Lapino up to this time? You could see the wheels spinning inside his head. Bernardo dizzy, in fact.
So dumb! I spent so much time dying.
Bernardo smash!
Is this just gonna heal me? Never mind. Come on, activate you fucking mongrel, it's a fucking lever.
So, what's this plan of yours? Use me as bait, said Lapino. And he outlined a slightly complicated plan that involved...
Like, how can she push you off the fucking ship? You worthless.
On fire. Lapino dressing as an old blind toad.
Like in a 1v1 fight, she beats you.
A monstrous watermelon. What could possibly go wrong?
And she can push you off your own ship.
Oh, this is gonna be fun, said Lapino, as he ran to go set up his...
Well, I'm actually really interesting. Do I just die in both ways? Like, both cases?
Renato felt dubious about the whole plan. With every step, he was waiting for it all to go horribly wrong. But against all odds, she'd vanished from Swordfu School, from his life, without even saying goodbye. Without ever telling him she was the Emperor's adopted daughter.
No,
Renato
I should have
was
actually
aware of her
committed.
feelings. Maybe this was a bad idea.
And went alone.
Was he letting his own feelings get the better of him? Ah, Lapino was right, Renato.
Yes, she jumps, we're gonna go after her, let's fucking go. Maybe if I actually can talk to her without the interrogators, she won't get mad, right? Because why she gets mad is because the interrogators, right?
Cats can run
That's why
faster.
she's mad and kills me.
Foxes can run longer. If he ran, he could head her off before she reached her minions at the outpost. Well, he did love a good chase.
In a colossal failure.
Building these
So how I
platforms
actually
was
started
so
using throwing
expensive,
quite a
they
lot.
ran out of budget for guardrails.
Don't worry, we'll keep making that joke. Where's the food out of there? Oh my gosh. Oh, that crit!
He was closing on her. He could smell her fear. He tried not to think about the interrogators at the secret base. What did they do to her? Maybe it didn't have to end that way. Maybe he could talk to her. But, after all, there were worse things the Imperials had done to friends of his. It did not matter how outnumbered the rebellion was. The secret Zenobia held could level the playing field. Codes, passwords. She could wreak havoc with just a few whispers to a far speaker. Bernardo had been the terror of the sandcastles when he was 2.
Oh, fuck off. I sometimes need the option to
The Imperials there were no match for him. Soon after, Zenobia limped up the path. When she realized he was already in front of her, she didn't even try to run. Oh, you left without saying goodbye.
But she can't kill me.
Again, he said, please. You're enjoying this a little too much. She said, shaken. Oh, spare us the chit-chat, would you? Said Lapino as he shackled her hands so she couldn't throw spell. All the way back to the Farfarer, Lapino nagged Renato about how the interrogators would pry all the intel out of Zenobia. How that would turn the tides in the imminent battle. All they had to do was take her to the rebels' secret base. Renato didn't like to think about what the interrogators would do to her. Couldn't he just talk to her? As they pulled away from the Nexus, Renato could see the fear in Zenobia's eyes. I can't take her to those creatures at the base, he whispered to Lapino. Ah, you've gone soft. Soft in the head. We captured her for what she knows. I'll take her to the mountains. Tell all the horrible things the Emperor's done. Yeah, believe me. She'll turn. And he turned the wheel. The hell you will! Shouted Lapino, and he grabbed the wheel back from him. The two of them wrestled for control of the ship. It shot off like a mad sparrow. Suddenly, Renato was falling.
Am I not dead? Good. Good. Why doesn't she just kill me? You don't get it. Like, she just threw me off the ship casually. Oh, you said about my daddy? Slap. Dead. Oh my god, the fuck is happening?
When he
There's
came
the mountains. Haven't yet been here.
Zenobia was standing over him. Why didn't you take me to the base to be interrogated? She demanded. Do you know what's left of people they interrogate? This is some trick, isn't it? To make me fall for you again. Well, I won't. Oh, go on then. Scurry back to your ravens. I can't stop you. But strangely, she didn't. As Renato set off to find the Farfarer, she followed him, keeping just out of sight of the ravens.
We're in the mountains now. It's cool.
You shall not pass.
Funny enough, they just hit me. Ouch. Just hit me, I die. But also, okay, I need 3 or
Don't
more
look
ore.
down, he told himself. Don't look
You
down.
have to go to them at some point. This is going on for too long. I'll promptly end it here.
Sometimes Renata really hated inanimate objects.
Kill that thing fast.
As Renato stopped to sniff the wind, Zenobia came up, still mad. Did you really think you'd just talk me into betraying my father? Oh yeah, sure, that was exactly my plan. Then why aren't you even talking to me? Because I've never talked you into anything in my life. They're gonna court-martial you for letting me go. He caught a whiff of the Farfarer. Wet rope, tar, and a cask of Scobel ale he'd spilt last year.
Second.
It was that way.
Things have to do with Lapino. But I mean, has to be involved some way for us to work.
Renato's
This
paws
screen is
were
like
getting
dirty on
numb.
purpose.
Calaveras really
Like
didn't want company,
this.
did he?
Here. We're just in the
Renato wondered if he
mountains.
should have taken Zenobia to the rebel base for real. Maybe she wasn't playing him after all. After the bleak talk about the Emperor's dark secrets, he was regretting his suspicions. Sure enough, the Farfarer had crashed in some rocks. There was no sign of Lapino. Zenobia caught up. All that kid stuff in Swordfu school. Look, that's the past. We're adults now. We have duties to other people. We have destinies. What are you talking about? And you are the most arrogant, slow-witted, light-fingered, mercenary, immoral, reckless. Run away with me, said Renato, and he realized he meant it. Just like that, she demanded. I will, if you will. So, she kissed him. And it was the best kiss he'd ever had. They held hands as they boarded the Farfarer. Renato felt light-hearted, like the winds that were playing the rigging like a balalaika. But Lapino, I need to get back to Lapino, he said, suddenly realizing he could have been captured. A prisoner. He's not. How'd you know? He saw something in her eyes he didn't understand. He fell, didn't he? Into the abyss. She looked away, wouldn't answer. But then a bolt smashed through the Farfarer's keel. The broken ship plummeted out of the clouds.
Really, it's already broken. Come on, guys. The fuck? What's happening next?
Renato picked himself
How do you
off
end
the
here?
bed. They were alive. We have to get to my private ship, she said. Do you trust me? I guess I must, he said. You go on ahead. Clear the path, she said. I can't kill my own soldiers. He wanted to say that he didn't trust her, that he had no idea what he was getting into. But he had no choice, did he? He was following his heart. That's what it means to be a hero. You have to follow your heart.
I should just do this. It doesn't annoy me anymore.
Renato knew the raw power
It's faster
he
this
gained
way.
could be molded into greatness.
I wanted that one. Okay, run faster. There we go.
Okay, let's make this quick.
Less time wasted.
2 minutes.
There we go.
Renato had always
Like
wanted
having a ship.
flying carpet. This was more like a flying tabletop, but it would do. That was fun. Let's do this again sometime.
That was a weird lineup.
They paused to catch their breath. It was strange to be so close to her. What are you thinking? He asked. I'm trying very hard not to think. Me too, he said. Up ahead, he could see the thin silver of Zenobia's personal ship. It looked fast. They would leave all this behind.
Fuck's sake. There goes that fucking energy.
He wished there were more pylons he could use the hook on. He really needed to construct additional pylons.
I like that the ravens that actually hit me. Oh my god, I just fucked up in every way possible.
Once, he found a Superman issue #1 in mint condition in a jar he'd broken. He planned to keep breaking things until he had the whole series.
Oh god, too close. To really turn into that, I barely have any health left. That's his father's ship right there. Go here.
As they reached her ship, Renato suddenly felt a sharp pain in his stomach. He was surprised to see a crossbow bolt sticking out of it.
I was going to lead the Empire to a secret base, said Lapino. But no, you had to screw up my plan because you've still got a thing for her.
Renato stared at Zenobia. The kiss. Was it real? She said, with a look of indescribable sorrow. She gestured and said an arcane word, and Lapino went flying into the abyss, screaming,
I'm telling your father!
Then she knelt down to cradle his head, and her paws felt very soft and warm. He should go back to some of the choices he'd faced before. Maybe there were new paths that had opened up, like those doors he was opening up all over the map that took him to new treasures and around his enemies. But he'd learned another true thing. Lapino was a traitor.
Don't think twice.
Renato had suspected there was something wrong with the Mad Rabbit, but now he knew there was malice behind his goofiness.
Your whole story is hard. Five for answers, and a worthless. 2 levels, nice.
The book's pages fluttered to the beginning once again, faster than before, and he fell. The clouds parted over the Isles of Boreas. It was time to choose. The rebellion was in trouble. Ravens were scouting for the secret rebel base. They needed a game changer. Pieces of the Sky Ripper had surfaced. Renato knew that using it could go catastrophically wrong, but he was sure he could figure out how to use it safely. Also, a temple had risen out of empty desert. The Iblis stone was hidden there. It was a dangerous artifact. It could corrupt its user into a bloodthirsty monster. Maybe he could find a way to use it, to take its power without surrendering to its wickedness. And also, his old friend Lapino needed rescuing. Of course, Renato had a pretty strong suspicion that Lapino had betrayed the rebellion, and he had a gut feeling that he needed to use that to his advantage.
No, I guess that's for the final truth. Why is that on? I mean, I know I didn't turn on the thing that helps you uncover like secrets, like the other endings. Turn options, gameplay. Where do I even turn that on? It doesn't matter. Well, next time we're gonna finish the game, but now we spend a lot of time doing this. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.